how unjust, how ugly, how evil they are. So it asked me, my feeling to my young generations. I admire them. I'm inspired by them. That in such young age, they are prepared to sacrifice their life for their home, Hong Kong.
The most unlikely people here have found their voice. It's sharper, more fearless, and on a collision course with Beijing. How to deal with modern China, the economic giant and superpower that's also a control freak and the police state thumbing its nose at Western values. It is perhaps one of the most important. Berlin to Washington, everyone is scrambling for an answer, but nowhere more so than here in Hong Kong, where that question is very pertinent, where the answer is often very personal, and where the stakes couldn't be higher. Tomorrow is Communist China's 70th birthday. Here in Hong Kong, a very complicated day.
Matt Fry reporting from Hong Kong. The Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman, has said he takes full responsibility for the murder of the journalist Jamal Khashoggi, calling it a mistake, but denying that he ordered the killing. Jamal Khashoggi disappeared exactly a year ago after he entered the Saudi consulate in Istanbul. Our Foreign Affairs correspondent Jonathan Wagman has been speaking to the fiancée he was about to marry, and in a warning, his report does contain disturbing details about his gruesome murder.
It was surely the most depraved attack on a journalist in modern history. The disappearance and murder of Jamal Khashoggi inside his consulate in Istanbul last October the 2nd. His final steps betraying no hesitation or fear. Leaving his Turkish fiancée, Hatice Cengiz, in her anguished vigil on the pavement outside till past 1 in the morning, and still bearing witness to a day she would rather forget.
Ekim ayı çok soğuk değildi ama soğuk geliyor aklıma. Soğuktu o gün de soğuktu. Çaresiz bir insanın çaresiz bir şekilde beklemesi, hayatımda yaşadığım en çaresiz anların o anlar olduğunu hissediyorum. Onlar geliyor aklıma.
Jamal Khashoggi was one of the Arab world's best-known journalists, but he had fled from Saudi Arabia, fearing he'd be arrested. The couple had bought an apartment in Istanbul a week earlier. In order to get married, they needed a document from the consulate proving he was single. They walked hand in hand to a taxi on this their last journey together.
Evlenmemizle alakalı çok önemli bir adımı gerçekleştirdiğimiz için çok mutlu olduğuydu. İçeride başına gelebilecek herhangi bir şeyden dolayı bana bir şey söylemedi. Zaten eğer öyle bir şey hissetseydi ya da öyle bir şey düşünseydi muhtemelen oraya gitmezdi.
A CIA assessment leaked to the media claimed the Saudi Crown Prince had most likely ordered the murder, but Donald Trump refused to accept his spy's conclusion.
The fact is, maybe he did, maybe he didn't.
Several members of the hit squad filmed in Istanbul were in the Prince's Royal Guard. The hit squad's commander had been photographed in Downing Street and in Texas guarding the Crown Prince, who had reportedly threatened to use a bullet against the journalist more than a year earlier. In a US television interview broadcast yesterday, the heir to the Saudi throne only admitted to a mistake which happened on his watch.
Did you order the murder of Jamal Khashoggi?
بلا شك لا.
Absolutely not. This was a heinous crime. But I take full responsibility as a leader in Saudi Arabia, especially since it was committed by individuals working for the Saudi government.
Saudi Arabia was the first foreign destination of the Trump presidency. It's the world's biggest oil exporter and biggest arms importer. And although America and Europe have placed travel bans on varying numbers of Saudi suspects, they're not proposing individual sanctions against the Crown Prince.
If you look at Saudi Arabia, they're an ally and they're a tremendous purchaser of not only military equipment, but other things. When I went there, they committed to purchase $450 billion worth of things.
In fact, Prince Mohammed bin Salman was literally centre stage at this year's G20 summit, and he's due to host the next one in Riyadh.
But you know the truth. The UK is trying to sell Saudi Arabia 48 fighter jets. Everywhere you look, there are relationships with Saudi Arabia, which are, in the eyes of some people, more important than what happened to your fiancé.
Avrupa Birliği üye ülkelerine sürekli olarak iddia ettikleri demokrasi, insan hakları, ifade özgürlüğü, düşünce hürriyeti gibi kavramların en azından omurgalı bir şekilde duruş göstermeleri adına Suudi Arabistan'a bir yaptırımda bulunmalarını istiyorum. Bunun cezasını bir şekilde Suudi Arabistan ödemeli. Ve Suudi Arabistan'da bunu gerçekleşenler bundan bir şekilde kaçamamalı. Yani bu kadar net yani.
A few days after the murder, the Saudi Consul General opened his cupboards to reporters to show them that Jamal Khashoggi was not there. This Saudi intelligence officer even walked around Istanbul after the killing, pretending to be him, wearing the journalist's clothes and a false beard. Turkish police waited almost 2 weeks before the Saudis would let them in. By then, the Consul General had fled back to Riyadh. The Turks believed the body was taken in this van and delivered to the consul's residence in these black bags. And they claimed it was either burned in an oven or hidden at the bottom of a well, though the Saudi clean-up operation was so comprehensive that no trace of him has ever been found.
Bu konuda benim herhangi bir öngörüm yok. Gerçekten bu konuyla ilgili çok fazla düşünmek de istemiyorum. Çünkü olay başlı başına bakıldığında inanılmaz derecede korkunç bir hadise yaşandı gerçekten. Cesedin nerede olduğu ile ilgili bir bilgi şu anda evet, resmi olarak aydınlatılmış değil ama netice itibariyle Cemal'in ölümünü değiştirmeyen bir durum. Yani o Allah'la beraber, Rabbi ile beraber şu anda.
The Saudi doctor believed to have cut up the body is understood to be on trial in Saudi Arabia along with 10 other men, though their names haven't been officially released. Khashoggi's eldest son has publicly made his peace with the Crown Prince, and the family is reported to have received millions in unofficial compensation for the murder. But the Khashoggis are not talking to Cengiz, who in the last few months has been learning English to further her lonely campaign for justice.
I want to know who gave the order to kill Jamal and who else knew. I want to know where is his body. I implore you to take action.
Biliyor musunuz ben hala bazen inanamıyorum yani cesedinin olmaması, bir şekilde onun defnedilememiş olması. Onun acaba hala bir şekilde bir yerden gelecek mi? Acaba bir şekilde bir yerde karşıma çıkacak mı düşüncesini ister istemez getiriyor. Yani bu sadece bir insanın sevdiği bir insanı kaybetmesi değil. Bir eşi, bir sevgiliyi kaybetmesi değil. Yani insanın hayatında inandığı değerlerin sarsılması, inandığı hayatın bir anlamının kalmaması. Bu vahşetten sonra yani sadece Cemal'in geri gelmesi değil yani. Bu çok büyük bir yara benim için. Birazcık daha zamana ihtiyacım var herhalde.
And Jonathan Rugman joins us live. Jonathan, you've written and researched the book on the Khashoggi killing. The Crown Prince says he takes full responsibility. So, who do you think murdered Khashoggi?
Well, I think that phrase, full responsibility, has been over-interpreted. He is the absolute ruler of Saudi Arabia because his father is ill. So in theory, he takes responsibility for everything that happens in the kingdom. But he's certainly not taking individual responsibility for this murder. There is no kill order that the CIA have established that links the Crown Prince directly to the killing. But there is an awful lot of other evidence. So you're talking about the composition of Royal Guard units in the hit squad itself, the fact that the hit squad commander phoned Saud al-Qahtani on the day of the murder, and Saud al-Qahtani was the Crown Prince's media advisor, and said, tell your boss. The fact that there was a comprehensive clean-up of the crime scene for days afterwards. One of the astonishing things about the trial in Saudi Arabia is that Saud al-Qahtani, we know, is not on trial, even though the Saudi prosecutor would like to talk to him, even the Americans think he was involved. And what the fiancé wants is an international criminal investigation, which isn't going to happen unless the